Shalom, all praises unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to the hopeful elect Akim that are teaching this word. Shalom Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rachak Kodash. Now, in this video, it's a video I come across, and it's pretty much, just shows you like the wickedness of Babylon, basically. The democracy, man, the freedom that these women have within society. I'm going to play this video and I'm going to read a few scriptures, but it just shows you the wickedness that's basically going on. Now, this guy is, got a gym channel. He gives advice in the gym and, nutritional advice and things like that. And he critiques different, gym channels and things of that nature. So someone's asked him to obviously critique this video, and I'm going to play it to what goes on. It basically just shows you the wickedness that's taken place in this world and the liberties and freedom that feminism has given these women, man. These demons out here. And really, all these people are demons out here, man. These men and these wicked men and wicked women. But this video in particular, shows you the nature and behavior of these women. So I'm gonna play this here, and this is becoming even more common. You see it on social media all the time, man.
They couldn't stop staring. And you already know what this video is going to be about. It's going to be some girl who's entitled, half naked in the gym, stretching, bouncing around. Some guy's going to be looking at her. And so let's examine what happened this time.
Is this creepy or is it just me?
And so is this creepy or is it just me? Well, let's find out. Let's see what people are saying. Yeah, it is very creepy that you're wearing underwear to the gym while putting a camera up to bait men to look at you so that you can use their attention as a way to needlessly become a victim. Yes, very true. I 100% agree. Think of this. You're at the gym, you're doing cardio, you're bored, you're tired. You're thinking, when is the time going to be up? I've been doing this for an hour. I got 4 minutes left. A girl walks up. She's wearing a shirt to here. She's wearing shorts, and they're up to her crotch like this. Hey, everybody, I'm stretching now. Yay! Yay, stretch! And so you're half naked, jumping around, and you can clearly see a camera zooming in on you. And so you're bored, you're doing your workout, and you look over. Perhaps he's saying, I wonder if I can see myself in the camera. Is she recording me? I don't want to be in this video. And so maybe he's looking at that. Does it mean that he's looking at her to gawk at her? Oh, I'm getting turned on. I'm going to have some memories for later tonight when I'm in bed. I don't think so. And so she just thinks she's so attractive, so amazing, that the people, they just can't help themselves. And notice, perhaps every single second that they were looking at her, she shows in the video. Perhaps he's doing his cardio, minding his own business.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the point. I don't want to play all of this guy's video, but that's pretty much the point. And on the contrast, right? I was watching another video regarding it just popped up, on my algorithm, and it was a Western woman, and she was in a gym in, I believe, Japan or Korea, one of those countries, and she went to a gym dressed like that, right? Dressed exactly how this video is dressed. This Americanized woman, this American woman. And in the gym, the Western woman, she said when she was in South Asia and East Asia, and she went to a gym like that, the men were looking at her like she was basically like a whore, basically a prostitute. So a Japanese woman told her, look, or Korean woman informed her, look, when you come to gyms in Korea as a woman, you wear these spandex underneath, and then you wear like a baggier form of clothing over, basically. So you don't give off that impression. So even when the women are exercising, you have to do it modestly, but not in America or the UK or this Babylonian system, the democracy in this Western world. No, they can practically wear anything that they want, basically, whether it's the gym or whether it's in the street or wherever it is, and they can wear a whore's attire. And when something bad happens or someone looks at them, or why are you looking at me, you creep? That's what goes on here. So men are starting to get fed up within this society, man. But you know who's allowed them to do all of this? It's all prophetic anyway. This is all the Lord controlling this. But the so-called Jews, the Lord's given the power to the so-called Jews, which are the wicked, these Amalekite families, and they've allowed this feminism. They created all of this, all right? They allow women to wear what they want, because they know it brings forth chaos, man. It brings forth chaos, okay? So let me read this here. This is Ecclesiasticus 25 and 24. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. Exactly, of the woman come the beginning of sin. All right? So sin comes through. Women are just conduits of sin, aren't they? They're just wicked by nature, man. There's no such thing as, a righteous woman, man. The women are righteous through the men that they're with. If an Israelite woman is with an Israelite man, and that man's a man of the Lord, and he teaches her the ways, that's what makes her righteous. But a woman don't just walk around here thinking of righteousness. No, women, what's on their mind is just total wickedness, man. Sin. So of the woman come the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. Yeah, because Adam, when they tell you, what they always try to tell you, they always try, even with the story of Adam and Eve, which is in the history, in this world, the way Esau's flipped it is as if Adam was the one that was wrong. Men are wrong. The women are always right. No, the woman was in transgression. I'm going to read that in a minute. Eve was in the transgression. Why was Eve in the transgression? Because she followed the philosophies of the serpent, man. She took the knowledge, basically. She followed the knowledge of the serpent, which is what you have today. All these women, in particular the women of the tribes, which the tribes are you Israelites, you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, the women of the tribes, they followed the serpent's juice. They followed the way of the so-called white man. They believed in feminism. They've kicked their men out of the house. They've destroyed their families. They want jobs in the city. But it's all backfiring on them now. All right? It's all backfiring on them. They've lived this loose lifestyle where they've had hundreds of men. It's all backfiring on them now. So of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. Exactly, of the woman came the beginning of sin, man. All right? And a part of a woman's attire can make her sin. If a woman dresses like this woman is in this video, that's shameful. That's shameful. But in the eyes of this society that we live in, it's good to dress like that. They make it like if you dress modesty, they make, see what they do to women. There is women out there that choose to dress modestly, but what happens is they fall to the peer pressure of society. So then they dress slutty, basically. Because if you dress modestly, you're looked down upon. If you try and have a modest lifestyle in this world, whether it's a man or a woman, you're looked down upon. So of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. Give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gather broad. And that's what's happening in this society. This is what the scriptures tell you. Give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty. Yeah, you're not meant to, like, for example, you have daughters and wives. They're not supposed to just be allowed to roam free on their own. That's what that means. Liberty to gather abroad. Women are not, women are not supposed to just be gadding abroad, going on girls' holidays, girls' nights out when they're married, getting up to all kind of mischief. To give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gather abroad. See? Women are not meant to just be allowed to do what the hell they want. Like there's women in this world, they're married, right? But then they'll have girls' nights out every Friday. What does a girls' night out mean? They're going out there getting scoped by other men while they're married. And in this society, the husbands, because they're fulfilling the quota of this society, the husbands allow that because they're filling in the quota of this system. They have to basically fit in, basically. Because if they talk against that, oh, I want to divorce you. You see? But who allows all this? The so-called Jews, man, the so-called Jewish banking families. They've set all of this up. They've allowed these women rights to dress how they want, liberty to just do what the hell they want. They funded, and not just that they've allowed it, they funded it. Because these so-called Jews, they put women, in particular the Israelite woman, they've made the Israelite woman, get all these great, like these women get better jobs than the men. Like a lot of these black women get better jobs than black men. So that makes them look down on the man. So they fund their wickedness, man. And not just the so-called black women. They do it with all the women of the world. Even their own women on a lower level. These so-called white women, they got these good paying jobs over their own men. So they've given them this loftiness, but it's all created. Feminism and all that is created. And all these women have fallen for that serpent's juice. So it says, give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gather abroad. So I mean, women are meant to just have liberties and freedoms to do what the hell they want. And guess what? When Yahushua destroys this society, we're going to go back to those old ways. All right. When the Lord establishes his kingdom on the earth, it's going to go back to the old ways. Women are going to be modest. Families are going to be together. A woman's going to have one husband. The men of in the next world, the Israelite man's going to be allowed to have more than one woman. All these things are going to come back. Because this system's going to be a thing of the past real soon, man. All right? Women ain't just going to be allowed to just dress how they want, like they do in this society. But they're practically not wearing nothing half the time. So I'm going to read this here. This is Isaiah 32. Salakia, Isaiah 32 and... Salakia, Isaiah 2 and 9. Where am I? No, 32 and 9. Salakia. Isaiah 32 and 9. Isaiah 32 and 9. It says, "Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech." Yeah, these meaning rise up, ye women that are at ease, meaning you, the women of this world, in particular the Israelite women, you Negro, Latino, Native American women, man, and our descendants scattered. Rise up, man, you women that are at ease. Because they are at ease in this society. And like I was saying, what's made them at ease? The fact that the so-called white man, the devil, they've fallen for the devil's philosophies. They've drunken of the serpent's juice, man. Feminism, they're getting these hype city girls. You know, we don't need a man, fuck men. This is the philosophies they've fallen for. That's why these women of today's, but all of that wickedness is catching up to these women today. You're seeing it. All of that wayward behavior is now backfiring on the women of this society. You know, women are saying they're depressed. You know, they're like 40 years old. They've achieved their job goals, but they ain't got a family, which is their natural role, to have children and a family. You know, you've got women in this society that are millionaires, but they're empty. They don't even have a husband to share that with, or a husband and kids and whatnot. You see? Why? Because they've been at ease in this society. They've been given liberty to just, you know, have multiple partners. You know, that lifestyle is also, you know, funded by Esau. So they don't need their natural mate. They don't need a husband. So they've been at ease, man. They've been able to, like, these women in this system get housed easier than men. They have it all easier than men. Like these, the service is all for the women. Any services that are supposed to help you within the system is all catered to the women, and the man's on the back burner. You know, if a woman's homeless, it's easier for a homeless woman to get housed quicker than it is for a male homeless man. You see? So rise up, you women that are at ease. Rise up, you women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women. For the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. Yeah, many days and years that days, they're coming now. See, this system, as you know it, beginning with America, Babylon the Great, is falling. Economically fallen. You know, there's war all over the world. You know, there's going to be chaos in the streets of America and the UK. All right. There's going to be total lawlessness. See, real soon when the system collapses, there's going to be no police. You know, it's just going to be like a Mad Max era. And this is the time we're coming into. So many days. And guess what? When that time happens, who's the first people to feel the effects of a society like that? Women. And Esau shows you that in movies. Esau shows you that when like movies like The Road, movies like Mad Max, Fist of the North Star, the most vulnerable is women. Why? Because they're the weaker vessel. See, all this Hollywood movies where women are climbing mountains and fighting 6 men, that's all Hollywood witchcraft, man. In reality, women are the weaker vessel. So rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled. Trouble's coming for you women. See, all this carelessness that you've been keeping up, you know, all these men that they've destroyed. A lot of these women have destroyed men within this system. You know, got with a dude, the dude falls in love with them. Because men fall in love with women quicker. Men fall in love with women, basically, more than the woman falls in love with them. So the man will get with this happens in the society. Men will get with women. Oh, she's had enough of him. She breaks up with him. She gets with another dude, but that guy's still in love with her, you know, but she's basically dogging him. You see? So this is all about to end, man. And guess what? All these wicked women that have lived deliciously in this life, all right? The tables are about to turn, man, and you're about to get punished. So it says, many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women. For the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. Tremble, ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip ye and make ye bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. Meaning judgment's coming for you. All right? And you ain't going to have all these goodies you have right now. It's all going to be taken away, and judgment's coming. All right? And the roles in that day, the roles are going to be reversed. Men are going to be sought after, really a man of the Lord, you know, because why? A man is a hedge of protection. So men are going to be sought after, all right? And women are going to go back to their natural order, man, in that day. But before that, the Lord's going to judge the women of this society that we live in today. Because you got to be judged, man. You have to be judged. All this wickedness has to be accounted for. So tremble, ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip ye and make ye bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. Meaning you're about to get your judgment. All right? You women are about to get judged, man, in this system. All your wickedness is coming to its end. All these people's wickedness, men and women's coming to an end. But in particular, you women. Because a lot of the wickedness, what the scripture says of the woman came the beginning of sin. Most wickedness really comes through women, man. Most of the wickedness that men do in this system is really centered around women. You know, men kill each other, and a lot of times, 8 to 9 times out of 10, there's a woman in the center of that. Whether she set it up, whether the one guy's in love with her, but she gets with another dude, so she gets this dude to kill that. That's, you know, that spirit is out here. A lot of wickedness is centered around women in this world. All right. Hence even that video in the gym. I mean, I'm not gonna keep playing any more of that video, but it just shows you how wicked this world is. You got that woman in the gym. You know, let me play a bit more of it, in fact. She's just in the gym wearing what she wants, you know, and the guy's looking over, and then she puts it on social media. Look at this creep looking at me. Well, bitch, look how you're dressed.
Looking at his heart rate in the machine, checking down, looking to the left, then suddenly glances back over, boom. 1 second, 2 seconds, baby. Oh, let's show him there. Then perhaps he looks to the left again. Then the next time he looks over, bam! And so she's stretching for 5 minutes, and all 8 seconds that he looked at her during this 5 minutes of stretching, she shows it to the camera to make him look bad on purpose for likes, views, and attention, as Joey Swoll would say. Now, there's another reason for this. That's right, there's an evolutionary adaptation. It's subconscious, you're not even controlling it, that causes you to want to look at strange things. And I do believe this qualifies as being a little strange. A novelty of sorts. Our brains are highly responsive.
That's it. You know, that's pretty much like the point. You see? So, yeah, so she's put it on now. The woman puts it on social media to shame the guy. So these women are totally out of order in this world, man. Totally out of order, man. So this is 1 Timothy. And you know what? Brothers in the truth, you know, that believe in Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, we're sick of this shit, man. We know we're at the end. We know the end is coming. But, you know, it does irk your spirit, man, to see what's going on in this world, to see all the freedoms that these wicked people have, man. But in particular, these women. The pride is through the roof, man. The pride is through the roof. And it's understandable. And like, I know, you know, when brothers talk about it, like the apostles mention this, you know, if at all possible, man, like just be on your own, man, pretty much. Because these women are insane in this world, man. You know? And we know that, you know, the kingdom to come is when we're gonna have all of that. We're gonna have all these women. We're gonna have everything to our heart's desire, man. But right now, it's just you're basically playing with fire, like getting around some of these women, man. You're playing with danger, man, because these are just demons. These are not. First of all, these are not women. These are demons. Let me read this here. This is 1 Timothy 2:9. It says, in like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel. Yeah, what's that? This is what a woman should do. This is what the scripture says. More women are going to do it in the next world. Adorn yourselves in modest apparel. These women don't adorn themselves in modest apparel. Their breasts are all hanging out. You know, they go into the gym with basically underwear on. That's not modest apparel. They walk on the street that way. A lot of these women walk on the street, you know, dressed like that. And when you look at them, what are you looking at, you creep? Bitch, your legs and your breasts are hanging out. So in like manner also that women adorn themselves in modest apparel. All right. That's you know, shamefaced clothing, man. Your legs are covered. You know, you're modest. You have a dress on. These women don't like women wearing like a long dress in this world is like a fucking, you know, look down on, like we said earlier. It's rare, man. You do see it, but it's rare, man. So in like manner also that women adorn themselves in modest apparel with shamefacedness and sobriety. Yeah, shamefacedness. Not in this world. You know, I'm not going to keep longing it off, but you see these women, even in these women in this world, they're so proud. They'll look in your eyes, man, like they're a man. They'll look in your eyes and, you know, mean mug you. like they're about to attack you. So these women ain't shamefaced in this kingdom, man. Shamefaced is a woman that is, you know, has a daintiness to her. She doesn't look in men's faces. She keeps her head down, you know, has a meek spirit to her, you know. If that's part of being feminine. And sobriety, and sobriety. All right, not with braided hair or gold or pearls or costly array, but which become of women professing godliness with good works. Let the woman learn in silence of all subjection. This is the order of how women are going to go back to, but not in this world. These women are not silent in this world. Come on, man. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. But this is what's happened in this system. The Amalekite families, the international bankers, they've given women these rights by, you know, establishing feminism and all the things of that nature, all right, which is put women above men. And then the Edomite elites have enforced that through their law. Like we say, they funded it, they enforce it through their law. So a real man can't even keep his own family in check, because really your woman belongs to the government, belongs to the Edomite government. That's the reality. You know, we've been saying this over the years. So Esau's funded this. The elite families, they funded this. They've established this. They've put money into play. They have laws into play to protect all of this, because this is in their interest to see women, to have this feminism and create all this chaos and have men emasculinated, basically. Is that the word? Demasculinated. You see, this is all in the interest of the international bankers. That's why all this chaos has taken place. All right. But this is the point I wanted to get. So it says, but I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. This is the point I wanted to get. For Adam was first formed, all right? Then Eve. And Adam was not deceived. So Adam wasn't deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression, all right? But what they do in this society, they've twisted all of that. Like Adam was really the weak one. All right. No, the scripture says Adam was not deceived, man, but the woman being deceived. But the whole point of that anyway was we had to fall, man, because the Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, really Adam represents Yahweh Shai. But, you know, all Israel is practically Adam. The Israelite man had to fall. All right. So we can live in this shithole and be, you know, all this had to come to pass. It's all biblical prophecy. But Adam wasn't deceived. But the way they like to make it in this society is the men are always the ones that, like, basically women are in the know and men don't know shit, basically. This is how the Esau's media and witchcraft has twisted that narrative, man. But what does the scripture says? And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in transgression, man. Like I said, at the beginning of the woman come the beginning of sin. So all this liberty to gather abroad, man, you know, and all this sin and wickedness that's taking place primarily through these women also, it's all about to come to its end, man. It's all about to end, man. All right? And all this pride is about to be humbled. So, you know, with that, I'm going to say all praises unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakha, Kodash. Double honors unto our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And shalom to the hopeful elect Akim that teaching this word. Shalom, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakha, Kodash. Shalom. Shalom.